So today is day 2 of working Pippa, teaching her the head down cue in preparation to eventually put a bridle on her. Day 1 was actually a couple days ago. It's been so hot and humid and miserable, and the bugs have been bad, so there's really been no point in working her under those unfavorable conditions unless I were to come out first thing in the morning, which I've been feeding in the evening. So one of the things to remember with horses, that it's always about your quality of work, not your quantity of work. So putting a couple of good days, even though it might not be every day, maybe some of you can only get to the barn once a week, as long as it's quality work, horses are going to remember that. So that's something to keep in mind. So don't get frustrated if you can't do something every day. So today I'm going to focus on a little bit more with the head down cue. And then I'm also going to see if I can get her to relax and blink a little bit more when I touch her mouth, because she was very uncomfortable the last time. And the important thing, you want to teach the head down cue, because when you actually go to bridle a horse, it's much nicer and much kinder on a horse if you bridle them with their head low than with their head even up here. And it also kind of teaches them to be a partner and to help out in things. So once again, I'm going to play a little bit with the pressure on the halter. A little bit of pressure up top, perfect. Now, once she puts her head down or has a release, I'm still going to hold on to the buckle of the halter or the lead rope, but I'm taking away pressure. So my hand is still there, but I'm taking away pressure. And the goal is to get her to relax. The bugs are a little bad today, because you never ever see a horse that's alert or that's worried with their head down. Their head's always up. So we can help a horse that's nervous, that's a little unsure of things, by teaching them the head down cue. So that way, when they're in a stressful situation, we can help them relax a little bit. That was nice. Give her a little rub on the top of the head, which she's not quite comfortable with, but she's getting much better about it. And this is one of those things, it just takes some time. Takes the time it takes. It's a nice little lick there. So now, even though I've played around with this for a couple of days, now I just want to see if I put some pressure to her pole area, if she'll give. Right now she's looking for something in my hand. That was nice. Whether she meant to do that or not, I'm going to reward and release. I'm going to ask her again. Put a little bit of pressure on that pole area. You start with a very little bit and then you increase it. Okay, and she was shaking her head. So that wasn't really me asking her to put her head down, but she did. So I'm going to give her a little reward for that. I want her to start making that connection, that this is what I want. And you can either remove your hand completely to give them a release, or you can just leave your hand right at the top of the pole, but you're just not pushing or applying any pressure anymore. I'm going to ask her again. So once again, this is just something that takes some time. That was she was doing for a bug. Gonna ask her again. Gonna drop my attention down towards the ground where I would like her to go. And if she's a little stuck, the bugs are not helping today, I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure on the lead rope. a little bit of pressure on the lead rope. She's not quite there to be able to do it, the head down cue from the pole yet, but she's getting there. She gave me a couple of nice ones today, which I would be happy with considering this is the second time we've been working on this. So when I go to touch her mouth today, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her to put her head down a little bit, and that's when I'm going to touch it. So I want her to be able to blink with me touching her mouth. That's my goal. There you go, that was a nice blink. And for the purpose of this, every time she gives me a blink, I'm just gonna kind of give her a release and take my hand away. So that's what I'm gonna play with today. There you go, and you notice she does blink more when I take away my hands altogether. And I really don't want her head any higher than this. There we go. And now it would be nice, my next goal would be to get 2 blinks. So I'm going to ask her to drop her head a little bit. 2 blinks. Half a blink, a little bit more of a blink, not a full blink. That was a blink because of a bug. There was one. I'm gonna start over again and ask her to keep her head low. Today's a little difficult because the flies are bad. There was a nice one. There's a fly on her face. Now today is a day that I would keep things very short. Nice blink, because the bugs are bad. So she's a little frustrated, stomping because of the bugs, so I don't want to stress her out any. I want this to be a rewarding experience for her. And that was nice. That was much better than a couple days ago. And that's something that I would practice over and over again. And hopefully, come the 3rd session, tomorrow or the next day or the weekend, whenever that would be, hopefully I would get a little bit more of a consistent response when I would go ahead to, she wants her butt scratched, when I would go ahead and ask for that pull, the pull pressure to put her head down. Not very ladylike, Pippa.